Good morning, boys and girls. I'm really sorry that I can't be with you today. I'm going to be inside the school. Um, so, today for math, we're going to have a review of the strategies we learned to subtract. So, the first strategy we learned was using a hundreds chart. And a hundreds chart, as we know, if you go from left to right, it goes up by 1. And we know that if you go from top to bottom, it increases by 10. So we can use a number chart to subtract. So here we have 32 take away 16. I'm going to take my 16 and put it in a place value chart. And the first way I'm going to use a hundreds chart to subtract is to count backwards. So when I look at my number chart, it tells me if I'm going to be going up or down and how many times, or left and right, how many times. So now because I'm counting backwards, I'm going to be going up. So we're going to start at 32. And now I look at my tens place. And I'm going to go back up 1 time only. So now I'm on 22. Now I'm looking at my ones place. I'm going to count backwards 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 32 take away 16 equals 16. Another way I could have subtracted this using a hundreds chart is to add up to subtract. So instead of going backwards, I'm going to be adding up. I'm going to start at 16 and I'm going to stop at 32. So now I'm going to go down 1, and now I'm at 26. And when I go down 1, that's really 10. So I went down 10. And now I'm going to go across and count up to 32. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I went 6 more spaces, and that means that my difference equals 16. So once again, when I count up, I added another 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, I'd like you to try this in your notebook. Use the hundreds chart to subtract 45, take away 23. You could either count up or count back to find the difference. Please put this on pause and then we'll go over it. Okay, so one way we could have solved this problem was to start at 45. I'm going to put 45 in my chart, and I'm going to circle 45. And now I'm looking at my chart. Oops, sorry, I made a boo-boo. I didn't mean to put 45 in there. I meant to put 23, sorry. So we're starting at 45, and we're going to subtract 23. So now I'm looking at my tens. It's telling me how many times I'm going to move up. 10, 20. So now I'm going to move up 10, 20. So it was 2 times. So now I'm on 25. Now I'm looking at my ones. And now I have to go back 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So 45 take away 23 equals 22. Another way you could have done it was to add up or count up. So I would start with 23 and I'm going to add up to 45. 10, 20, 21, 22. And either way I do it, it's going to have the same difference of 22. Another strategy for subtraction we learned was to count back using an open number line. So when we count back, we start with our total number. And we're starting with 54. And we're going to count back 38. So I know when I'm counting back 38, I know I have to count back 30 and then 8. Take away 10. And I'm just looking at my tens place, so it's 54. Now it's 44. Now I'm going to take away another 10. And now it's 34. And I'm going to take away another 10. And now it is 24. 54, 44, 34, 24. Only the tens digit is changing. Now I'm going to subtract the 8. I could do it two different ways. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Or what I could have done was I could have also have done it this way. I'm going to first take away 4. I'm going to break my 8 apart actually. And now I have 20. And now I need to subtract another 4. 19, 18, 17, 16. So subtracting on an open number line going back is also another great strategy for subtraction. I'm going to give you one now to do. Okay, now you find 33, take away 15. Please pause the video so you can do this in your workbook. Your notebook, I actually mean. Okay, so we're going to start at 33. And I know that I need to take away 10. And then I know I need to take away 5. So I'm taking away 10. So instead of it being 33, I'm going to take away 1 from the 3, and it is going to be 23. Now I need to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to count backwards by ones. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. So 33 take away 15 equals 18. Another way you could use an open number line is to add up. So when you add up, you start with the number that you will be subtracting from the total. So we're going to take 27 and we're going to add up to 64. When you add up, the first thing you want to do is you want to find a friendly number. So we know that friendly numbers are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and so on. So I'm already at 20. So my next friendly number is 30. So what do I have to add to 27 to get to 30? 28, 29, 30. I need to add 3. Now I'm at 30. I have such a great friendly number. So now I know I need to add 10 more, and I'm at 40. I'm getting closer to 64. Then I'm going to add 10 more, and I'm at 50. Then I'm going to add 10 more, and I'm now at 60. Now I only need to add a few more. And I look right at my ones, and it shows me that to get from 60 to 64, I need to add 4. Now we're going to add the numbers on top. 10, 20, 30, 34, 35, 36, 37. So 64 take away 27 equals 37. Now it's your turn to try and add up. I'm going to change the problem. You see if you can do it in your notebook. Let's move this one. So let's say we had 55, take away 34. Okay? Please put the video on pause and you and try to add up to solve this problem. So if you add it up to solve this problem, we need to start at 34 and we're going to add up to 55. So once again, now I'm at 30. My next friendly number is 40. So what did I have to add to 34 to get to 40? I needed to add 6. So now I'm at 40. I'm going to add 10 more. And now I have 50. And then I need to get from 50 to 55. So what do we have to add? We only need to add 5 more. So 10 plus 5 is 15, plus 6 is 21. So 55 take away 34 equals 21. The last strategy we talked about for subtraction is breaking numbers apart. So let's look at 74 take away 8. I want to come up with a friendly number. So when I break apart my numbers, I want to break apart the numbers so that I can make 70 a friendly number. I know if I take away that 4, I will have 70. So now I think 4 plus what equals 8? And 4 plus 4 equals 8. So now I know I have to do 74, take away 4, equals my friendly number of 70. And now I have to subtract 4 more. So now I'm at 70, and I need to take away another 4. And that's going to equal 69, 68, 67, 66. So 74 take away 8 equals 66. Now it's your turn to try one. I'm going to give you a problem for you to try and use the break apart strategy. So 62 take away 9. Okay, for the last time, pause the video so you could try and work this one in your workbook, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to solve it. Okay, so now we have 62. I need to break apart this 9 that I want to subtract from 62. So So because I want to make this a friendly number, I know I need to subtract the ones. So I need to subtract the 2. And now I think to myself, 2 plus what equals 9? And it's 7. So now I have 62 minus 2. We know will give us our friendly number of 60. And then 60 minus 7 is going to equal to 53. I subtracted 7. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. Your task today is to complete the subtraction worksheet using any of the strategies we learned. Please complete all work in your math notebook and turn it in. Have a great day, boys and girls.